Good morning to all. Dear students, we have studied about addition and subtraction of vectors, isn't it? So, in today's session, we are going to discuss other algebraic operation. I mean, we are extend to discuss regarding vectors is their product. Okay, product of vectors. So, product of vectors means there are two types of products. One is product by a scalar, okay, by a scalar, and product by a vector. So, scalar product and vector product, or dot product, scalar product or dot product, vector product or cross product. These are the two types of product of two vectors. Okay, let's see how to find dot product of two vectors and scalar product of two vectors. Suppose we have two vectors, vector A and vector B. These two vectors makes an angle theta. Okay, theta is the angle between these two vectors. Then the dot product or scalar product of two vectors, vector A and vector B. Listen, it is denoted as A dot B. Dot product of A and B is defined as magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B into cosine of the angle. Now magnitude of vector A is A, magnitude of vector B is B, cos theta. So dot product of two vectors is defined as AB cos theta. Is clear? AB cos theta. Here vector A and vector B is two vectors and their magnitude is a positive quantity, and cos theta is also a positive quantity, and positive means it is a number, real number, and therefore A dot B is a real number always. Okay, A dot B is always a real number. Suppose A dot B is equal to 0. Okay, A dot B is equal to 0. Then we can say that vector A is perpendicular to vector B. Because if two vectors are perpendicular, then the angle becomes 90 degree. So by your definition, what is A dot B? A dot B becomes AB cos theta. That is AB cos 90. Cos 90 is 0. Okay. So A dot B equal to 0 only when the given two vectors are perpendicular to each other. It's okay. Now, suppose theta equal to 0. Theta equal to 0 means two vectors are lie on the same line. Okay, two vectors are lie on the same line. Then theta angle is equal to 0. In this case, A dot B is equal to AB cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. Okay, so AB into 1, AB. A dot B is equal to AB. Is clear? A dot B is equal to AB. Now, what about vector A dot vector A? By your definition, it is A cos theta. What is theta? Angle between two same vectors. It is 0. So, A into cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. Therefore, A square. So, A dot A is equal to A square. Okay. A dot A is equal to A square. Now, suppose we have theta is equal to pi. Just like A is this, vector B is this. So, vector A and vector B lie on a line. Therefore, the angle between these two vectors is a straight angle. Okay, theta is equal to pi. In this case, vector A dot vector B is equal to AB cos pi. What is cos pi? Cos n pi is minus 1 raised to n. So, cos pi is equal to minus 1 raised to 1, that is minus 1. So, this is minus AB. Okay. IJK are unit vectors along positive x-axis, positive y-axis and positive z-axis. Now see their dot product. I dot I, J dot J, K dot K. What is A dot B by your definition? A dot B is AB cos theta. Theta is the angle between these two vectors. So I dot I is magnitude of vector I into magnitude of vector I. Okay, A is magnitude of A. B is magnitude of vector B into cos theta. What is the angle between two same vectors? It is 0. Cos 0 is 1. Now magnitude of a unit vector is 1. So 1 into 1 into 1, 1. Similarly, j dot j is equal to 1. K dot k is equal to 1. Okay. Now what about I dot j? Then j dot k. Then k dot I. Listen, all these are unit vectors. I dot j is magnitude of vector I into magnitude of vector j into cos theta. What is the angle between I and j? Listen, I, j, k. All these are perpendicular to each other and therefore angle between these vectors is 90 degree. Okay. Now what is cos 90? Cos 90 is 0. Therefore, I dot j is equal to 0. Similarly, we can define j dot k 0. K dot I 0. Okay. Now listen, A dot B is AB cos theta. It is same as BA cos theta. So it is equal to B dot A. Okay. So A dot B is equal to B dot A. That is dot product or scalar product is commutative. Scalar product is commutative. So in this case, I dot j is same as j dot I. Both are equal to 0. J dot k is same as k dot j. Both are equal to 0. Similarly, k dot I is equal to I dot k is equal to 0. Okay. Now from here, A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. We can find the angle theta. How? Listen, A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. So what is cos theta? Cos theta is equal to A dot B by AB. So theta is equal to cos inverse A dot B by AB. Okay. Theta is equal to cos inverse A dot B by AB. So by heart the formula, dot product of two vectors A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. If it is equal to 0, then the vectors are perpendicular to each other. Okay, perpendicular to each other. If AB is equal to minus AB, then the angle between these two vectors is equal to 180. So okay, angle between this angle equal to, these two vectors equal to 180. Now I dot I, j dot j, k dot k, all these are equal to 1. At the same time, I dot j, j dot k, different unit vectors is equal to 0. Okay. Now listen, suppose we have two vectors, vector A and vector B. Both are in component form. Okay. Vector A is equal to a1i plus a2j plus a3k. Vector B is equal to b1i plus b2j plus b3k. So any vector contains I, j, k, then it is component form. It is known as component form of vector. So we have two vectors in its component form. Then we can find dot product of the vectors by using the formula. Listen, a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 b3. Just to multiply the coefficients of I vector, j vector, k vector and consider their sum. Okay, a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 b3. Suppose we have theta is given, then we can use the direct formula AB cos theta. Otherwise, use this result. For example, vector A is equal to, listen, I vector A is equal to, 1 minute. For example, vector A is equal to, listen, 5I minus j minus 3k, and vector B is equal to I plus 3j minus 5k. Now what is its dot product? A dot B is equal to 5 into, here coefficient is 1, 5 into 1 plus, here coefficient is minus 1, minus 1 into 3 plus minus 3 into minus 5. So this is 5 minus 1 into 3 minus 3 minus 3 into minus 5 plus 15. So 20 minus 3, 17. A dot B is equal to 17. Okay. A dot B is equal to 17. In this manner we can find dot product of any two vectors which are in the component form. Okay. Now listen, projection of a vector on a line. So suppose there is a directed line L and there is a vector AB. Okay, there is a vector AB. So we can define projection of vector AB as this vector AB makes an angle with this directed line theta in anti-clockwise direction. So if we consider a point P and take this vector AP such that magnitude of vector AP is same as magnitude of vector AB into cos theta. Okay, magnitude of vector AP is same as magnitude of vector AB cos theta. Then vector AP is called the projection vector of vector AB. Is clear? So the condition is that if there is a projection vector, then its magnitude is same as cos theta into magnitude of the original vector. Okay. Now suppose let us consider this AP vector as vector P, simply vector P. If this vector P is a unit vector, okay, if this vector P is a unit vector, then projection of, let us consider this as vector A. Then projection of a vector A, okay, projection of this vector A is defined as vector A dot unit vector. So it is a result to find the projection vector along a vector with respect to a unit vector is obtained as vector A dot vector P. It is a unit vector. Suppose we have two vectors, vector A and vector B. So projection of vector A on other vector B. The meaning is that like this. This is vector A, this is vector B, and these two vectors makes an angle theta. Then we can say that projection of this vector A along vector B or another vector on other vector B is given by, listen, A dot B cap. Okay, A dot B cap. And B cap means it is a unit vector, and I already defined unit vector is defined as vector B by modulus of vector B. See, in last class you can see that unit vector is defined as vector B by magnitude of vector B. So this can be written as A dot vector B by magnitude of vector B. Here magnitude of vector B is a scalar, is a constant. So this can be written as 1 by magnitude of vector B into A dot B. So this is the formula for finding projection of a vector, okay, projection of a vector, vector A on other vector B. Is clear? So by heart the formula, projection of a vector on other vector is obtained by 1 by magnitude of the vector B into A dot B. So using this formula we can see some problems to solve. Okay. Now let's see examples. Suppose we have two vectors. Vector A is equal to I plus j minus k. B is equal to I minus j plus k. Our question is, what is the angle between these two vectors? So to find the angle, we should write the formula A dot B is equal to AB cos theta. Here we need to find A, B. A is magnitude of vector A, B is magnitude of vector B. Okay, let's see magnitude of vector A. Magnitude of vector A is obtained by root of 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 1 square. Okay, coefficient square. So it is 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. Now magnitude of vector B, 1 square plus minus 1 square plus 1 square. Again it is root of 3. Now cos theta. Our question is to find angle. So cos theta is equal to A dot B by AB. Now find A dot B. What is A dot B? How to find A dot B? Just to multiply the coefficients. 1 into 1, 1. 1 into minus 1, minus 1. Minus 1 into 1, minus 1. So it is minus 1 by AB. Magnitude of A into magnitude of B. That is root 3 into root 3, 3. So this is minus 1 by 3. Cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 3. So what is theta? Theta is equal to cos inverse minus 1 by 3. Okay. Theta is equal to cos inverse minus 1 by 3. See this question. Find the projection of the vector. Vector A is equal to 2i plus 3j plus 2k on the vector B is equal to I plus 2j plus k. Okay. So projection of a vector A on other vector, vector B, is defined as 1 by magnitude of the second vector, that is vector B, into A dot B. This is the formula. So here we need to find A dot B, then magnitude of vector B. Let's start. A dot B. A dot B is equal to, just to multiply the coefficients, 2 into 1 plus 3 into 2 plus 2 into 1. So it is 2 plus 6 plus 2, that is 10. Now find magnitude of vector B. It is root of sum of squares of the coefficients. It is 1 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. Okay. So it is 1 plus 4 plus 1. That is root 6. Therefore, we can say that projection of vector A on vector B is 1 by magnitude of vector B into A dot B. It is A dot B is 10. Magnitude is root 6. So projection is equal to 10 by root of 6. Is okay? Now see another question. Suppose we have two vectors, vector A and vector B. Okay, vector A and vector B, whose magnitudes are 1 and 2. Magnitude of vector A is 1, magnitude of vector B is equal to 2, and also A dot B is equal to 1. Our question is, what is theta? What is the angle between these two vectors? So write the formula of dot product A and B is AB cos theta. Now A dot B is given. A is given magnitude of vector A. B is magnitude of vector B cos theta. So cos theta is equal to 1 by 2, or theta is equal to cos inverse 1 by 2. See, if we know the correct angle or exact angle, we can directly write the value of theta. Otherwise, simply put cos inverse as such. Here we know for what value of theta cos becomes 1 by 2. Yes, it is 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. Okay, 60 or pi by 3. So angle between these two vectors is equal to pi by 3. Okay. Let's see another example. See, we have 3 points A and B. Our question is, show that these 3 points are collinear. Collinear point means all the points are lie on a line. So we need to prove these 3 points A, B, C are collinear. For this, we have to construct 3 vectors, vector AB, vector BC and vector AC. Okay, 3 vectors we have to form. Then find their magnitude, modulus of AB or magnitude of AB, magnitude of BC, magnitude of AC. Then prove sum of any 2 vectors is equal to third vector. Okay, sum of any 2 vectors is equal to third vector. Then we can say that A, B, C, the 3 points are collinear points. This is the method to prove collinearity. So first we need to write AB vector. To write AB vector, we need to write what is vector A, what is vector B, what is vector C. Now A, B, C are in point. Okay, coordinates are only given. So we need to write what is its vector form. Okay, so vector to obtain the vector form of this, listen, just write I, J, K along with this coordinates. So vector A is minus 2I, listen, plus 3J plus 5K. Vector A can be written as this. Then vector B, actually we can't write A is equal to, it is we are converting this point into its component form. And this can be, B can be written as I plus 2J plus 3K. And C can be written as 7I plus 0J minus K. Okay. Now find vector AB. Actually these are position vectors of A, B, C. Now find vector AB. Vector AB is obtained as position vector of B minus position vector of A. Now position vector of B is I plus 2J plus 3K minus position vector of A is minus 2I plus 3J plus 5K. Now subtract. I minus minus 2I, minus of minus plus. So I plus 2I, 3I. 2J minus 3J minus J. 3K minus 5K minus 2K. Okay. So this is vector AB. Now what is its magnitude? Magnitude of vector AB is equal to root of 3 square plus minus 1 square plus minus 2 square. Okay. So this is equal to 9 plus 1 plus 4. 9 plus 1, 10. 10 plus 4, 14. It's clear. Similarly, find vector BC. Vector BC is obtained as position vector of C minus position vector of B. So subtract C and B. We will get, listen, position vector of BC is 6I minus 2J minus 4K. Then its magnitude is equal to root of 6 square 36 minus 2 square 4 minus 4 square 16. So 40 plus 16, 56. Now AC. Similarly find AC. Position vector of C minus position vector of A. It is 9I minus 3J minus 6K and its magnitude is root of 9 square 81 minus 3 square 9 minus 6 square 36. 81 plus 9, 90. 90 plus 36 is 126. Okay. So magnitude of vector AB is root 14. Magnitude of vector BC is root 56. Magnitude of vector AC is equal to root 126. Now this root of 56 can be written as, listen, root of 15 into 4, isn't it? 15 into 4, 56. So root of 4 is 2. So it is 2 root 14. Now 126 is, it is 14 into 9. Listen, 14 into 9. Okay. Now root of 9 is 3. So it is 3 root 14. Root 14 means 1 into root 14. So adding these two, 1 root 14 plus 2 root 14 gives 3 root 14, isn't it? That is magnitude of vector AB plus magnitude of vector BC implies magnitude of vector AC. That means the given 3 points A, B, C are collinear points. Okay. So in this manner we can easily find or easily solve all the problems belongs to exercise 10.3. See, yesterday I give 10.2 as homework. Okay, 10 point, not 10.2. Yeah, 10.2 as test paper. So you can do some selected questions only, whatever it is, no problem, and send to me. Okay, all the questions in exercise 10.2 is too easy. Simply write the points are collinear, or find the magnitude, or find the direction ratios, or something like that. Okay, so anyway, do it by yourself. And today I am not giving test paper. You can complete the exercise only. Okay.